Here we are with a finished build on our 1977 Lincoln Town Car. Last time you guys seen it, we didn't even have front fenders on. The motor wasn't even put in. The core support wasn't put in. I'm pretty sure we still had stock tires on it. The back wasn't done. The doors weren't done. You guys, yeah, there's a lot that happened. I've got behind. I honestly forgot about making videos. And we got behind with parts in the rear end and a couple other things. So I'll explain that more when we go through. But right now we are finished besides an oil change and a couple of more double checks on additives and leaks, and we should be good to go for the show. But got the core support put in. We're allowed 2 straps of 9-wire from our bumper to the core support, and I decided to wrap it around the factory all thread mounts, because considering the factory mounts here and it runs up through, kind of tying the core support a little bit more. Got the radiator put in, strapped all in. Got our Kubota fan put on in. That was a bitch to fucking get on. Spent a little money and finally invested in a power steering pump myself. We've been running for a couple of years without them, so decided to finally actually buy one from NLR. Got the motor put in. Sounds good. We think there's a small problem with it, but other than that, should be good. Got the A-arms tied down. We're allowed 1 strap on each A-arm. Put it in the front. Got the doors welded 100% on the driver and the passenger side door, because you're allowed to do that. Allowed to 9-wire it, I think, once in the bottom of the doors. So 9-wired it there because there's a factory stiffener about right here. Yeah, about right there. So we just went slightly in front of it, so that should be okay, I guess. I wish I would have moved those plates, but that's fine. Got the 9-wire and the windows done. Got everything else put in. Like I said, everything's good. Checked, put in. Shift works. Brakes work. Brakes were a bitch. We had a problem with we have an issue with the brakes, but we fixed that. We had a air pocket leak. It kept leaking somewhere down here. But we ended up figuring that out yesterday. That took a little while. And we're allowed to crease in the back, but can't pitch it tight. So did it by hand. You know how that goes. Got the 9-wire back here. It's not the best, considering it's got to go over the hood to make a sharp bend. We 9-wired on the trunk. We 9-wired the rear frame rails here together to pull them in a little bit. I'll probably take that duct tape off and try to get a couple more twists out of it, but it's pretty much tight for the most part. Got the creasing done on this side, 100% done. Got the 9-wire here, put in the doors. The 9-wire on the rear frame rails. Bottom of the doors here. Got the doors on this side done, like I said. We're allowed 6 tie downs up in the hood, so you get 4 of these, 3/8 bolts, I do believe, on both sides. And when we had a problem with this rear end. We were trying to put it in. I'm gonna go on this side because it's a little easier to see. We had a problem getting these rear control arms off. Yeah, that one right there. So we had to cut it and overlap it and weld it because we couldn't get it out of the frame rail up here, and they were a real bitch to get out of the fucking rear end. So cut those apart. Then we had to wait on gears and pinion. That took about a month and a half, I think, or almost a month. I think it was a month. Yeah, it was a month. It was a month when we ordered it in order to get it, which it wasn't shipping that far. It should have been here in a couple days, but we got it. That's put in. That's all set in. So this car's done. I'm going to be painting it here pretty soon. I'll be checking for leaks again one more time, tightening everything down, making sure everything is good to go for this weekend. Yeah, this weekend. Yeah, that's right. I'm running at this car is running at Webster City, Iowa, in the buddy class. I'm going to finally come out and say it. It's going to be May 1st. It's put on by 448 Promotions. It's Jacob Prusman. If you don't know what he is, he does roof signs and stuff for the Derby World, and he's a promoter in Central Iowa. I would say Central Iowa. So this is the first time we're running at one of his shows, and the first time we're running a buddy heat. And it'll be me on the pedals, and my brother will be steering. We'll be going from, so we'll go with that. See how my brother can handle my driving skills. Just joking though, but hopefully it's a good build. I'm happy with it. We had a couple issues here and there, but overall, we are happy with this build. And if you guys see us over there, feel free to come on over and say hi. I always appreciate fans coming up and saying hi to me when I go out to events, if I'm running or not. And I'm excited for the 2021 Derby season. It's about to start for us. Hopefully you guys got builds in. I know a couple big shows already happened. I know River City's coming up here in Central Illinois in 2 weeks. If you guys are down there and you see me around, say hi again as well. I'll be down there with a couple of buddies when they're running down there. So thanks for watching. See you guys around, and I'll get you guys a after video of this when it's painted.